Hello, my name is Tally and I'm doing a reading for the sign of Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. Hopefully you're having a good day the day you come across this video. So I'm just pulling some cards for you here. We'll see what message we have for you today. These are the January tarot card readings. Oops, that's too many. I'm just getting two cards from this deck. Is that two? No. What messages do we have for Cancer for January? I mean, I guess the message could be just when you come across this video. I kind of feel like videos are timeless. I even feel like you don't necessarily have to watch your sun sign videos. I believe you can tap into any of the signs because we have all the signs in our chart. So yeah, but most people watch, I think, their sun sign. I think what's actually more applicable is your not your sun sign, but your rising sign. I find that one to be the most applicable. But yeah, I use, if you haven't checked your birth chart, most people probably have, but I use Cafe Astrology, and you just need your birth time. That's the hard part, that not everybody knows their birth time, or not everybody kept that information. So I don't know why I'm talking about astrology here, but maybe something applicable to you, Cancer. Maybe you like astrology. So okay, so I want to start in the middle here. First card we're getting out is discernment. And to clarify discernment, we got abundance. So maybe just being clear or needing clarity on, what would feel like a really fulfilling relationship for you. What would make you feel like you got it all, like you met this person and they're just like, they check all the boxes. Like what sort of qualities or characteristics would that person need to have? Or how do you, if it's not a particular relationship, how do you envision a really fulfilling life? Like what does it look like? What do who are the people in your life? Kind of like, I'm almost like seeing this like a dream life, like a dream world, like something somebody dreams up. Like this is like, your big dream, that you would hope to have this kind of house and this kind of car and these kind of people and this kind of family, or these kind of friends, and whatever abundance, because abundance can be anything. It could be, oh, well, an abundant life to one person could be completely different to the next. And I just think like, in terms of, society, in just general terms, like, I think a lot of us are brought up to believe that, oh, you need to have the big house, the big, fancy car, you gotta have the kids and the husband or the wife, and this sort of white picket fence, suburbia type, I don't know, like, and maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you want to live in a shack in the woods with your dog. That would fulfill you. That would make you feel, awesome inside. So just, not basing whatever it is, whether it be a relationship, like not basing it on, say, what your friends or family would look for in a guy or a girl for you, but what do you want deep down? Not what society thinks or what your community or others around you think, but what do you truly want? And I think the discernment card with this sort of cloud around her head, just maybe in the past or right now, just not feeling clear, not really sure what this future, what you actually want, and maybe you need to get more clear on what this abundant life would be for you. What would it look like? You know, like you said, describing like who would be around you, where would you live? You know, maybe you wouldn't even live where you're living now. Like, I mean, ultimately, I would prefer living somewhere warmer, right? Not in the freezing. Well, I live in Canada, but it's freezing right now where I live, and so yeah, just what would it look like? I feel like is what those two cards are sort of questioning. Um, that's kind of weird because we actually got, so I'll start over on this side. So we got the Ten of Cups coming out kind of on its side like this, and then the Queen of Pentacles coming up reversed. So I don't know if maybe this is what your life looks like right now. Like maybe, you know, having this card reversed, which to me, Queen of Pentacles is like a person who kind of has all their balls, you know, juggling in the air. They got the, you know, the health going. They got, you know, the family or friends going. They got their job or the career going. And they got all these balls in the air and they're able to just juggle them and not drop any of them. And everything works out super fine. You know, and maybe that's not happening right now. Maybe that's kind of what you would like in a person, is somebody who's able to sort of have all these things, and maybe that's not happening, or maybe in the person you're currently with, you know, maybe one of the balls has dropped, you know, because with this card in reverse, if she was actually juggling balls, the balls would all be like gravity falling to the floor, right? Or actually, I guess the sky. Um, Anyways, so like basically, they wouldn't be juggling very good if they were upside down, right? Like it would be pretty hard to juggle the balls if you were upside down. So, um, yeah, so I'm feeling like maybe there's one particular area, like for example, if your health is not, you know, the best right now, maybe that's why you're not feeling great, right? It just takes one of those balls to drop, and then you feel like, you know, you're not happy, right? Like I just think actually there's lots out there about how food actually impacts how we feel, like can impact depression, can impact anxiety, like so what you put into your body, so if you're putting a lot of like, and I've just seen videos on this, what you put into your body is actually affecting, you know, your emotional and mental state, right? Because it's basically feeding, you know, your mind, and the food is going into all areas of your body. So like, yeah, I don't know why I'm focusing on food there, but that's just one example, right? That's only one of the balls. And look at this card, next card. It looks like there's the balls. Maybe there's five balls. Like this is the Five of Pentacles, but yeah, they almost look like balls, juggling balls in the air there. That's funny. So the Five of Pentacles, and to clarify the Five of Pentacles, we got the Ten of Cups. So we got two Ten of Cups cards out here. The max I can have in a reading, because I only work with 3 decks. So Yeah, and I almost think like this is almost a Ten of Cups too. Like in this Oracle deck, the Abundance card, it's pretty close to a Ten of Cups too. So it's almost like Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups. Like you got Ten of Cups in like every row of cards here. This is pretty different. So I feel like maybe there are five balls. Maybe there isn't just three. Maybe you want more, right? Maybe you got more on your list of what you want in your life, what you see as a truly fulfilling life. And yeah, so I don't know why. Why would the Ten of Cups be paired with the Five of Pentacles? Because the Five of Pentacles is not really, I mean, I guess it's like change, right? Fives are change, but like, in my opinion, it's not really a good card, right? Like, typically, a Five of Pentacles is sort of like, maybe you're feeling like you can't get your Ten of Cups. Maybe you're feeling like it's like unachievable to you, these five pentacles, whatever these balls represent. Maybe you feel like it's just never going to happen. It's not attainable. It's like, yeah, like your rainbow is never going to appear in your life. Maybe you're feeling really like down about it. So at the bottom of this card, we're getting, or this deck, we're getting action. And I kind of feel like this kind of goes with the bottom of this deck, which is the Shaman of Wands, or this is essentially the King of Wands in this deck. So like, you know, the motivation to just keep going towards whatever relationship it is that you want, whatever, you know, I feel like whatever this abundance card represents for you, right? Where whatever true fulfillment is for you, that vision, not what society thinks, not what your parents think or friends or family, but what do you define as abundant, and going towards that, being motivated to achieve it, regardless of feeling sort of like defeated, like it's never going to happen, like you're never going to get there, or feeling like one of the balls is like dropping, right? The balls aren't, you know, staying in the air, to just like keep going towards it. Don't lose faith, don't lose your motivation, your drive towards it, or towards that person, or that, you know, ideal scenario. And at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Three of Cups. So I think ultimately there will be, you know, you'll get there. I feel like this is like, you know, the celebration card of, you know, finally achieving your Ten of Cups. And I mean, when we don't get everything we want immediately, I think, you know, it makes us appreciate it a whole lot more when it does arrive. So, for example, if it's, you know, the love of your life you're really wanting, and, you know, you haven't met them yet, or, you know, you haven't achieved that commitment and all your other friends are married or partnered off and you're kind of the only single one or something, you know, like, to just, you know, your time is coming, and maybe you're gonna have like, you know, the partner that's gonna be like top notch out of all the partners, you know, the one that you can brag about to everybody because you had to wait the longest to get it, you know. Or if it's the career, right? Maybe you're gonna end up in this awesome career, and, you know, something worth celebrating. Whatever the end is, it's gonna be something really worth celebrating. And so to just not give up, keep pushing towards this celebration, this, able to achieve, your 10 of Cups. I think that's what your reading is saying, Cancer. So hopefully this helped you in some way. Until next time, see you.